The Thais call him Mr. Condom, and it's a title Michai Wirawat wears with pride. Tonight he's bar hopping in Pattaya, dispensing advice and protection in a red light part of the tourist town.
We want you to have fun and stay safe.
When Michai started the Population and Community Development Association in 1974, its focus was family planning, tackling poverty by reducing population growth. Then disaster loomed.
Thailand had achieved so much, and we believe we were part of it, the tremendous reduction in growth rate, and therefore the huge improvement in economic condition of people. And then along came AIDS. It would destroy everything we had achieved, so we had to stop the monster.
Campaigns bearing Michai's showmanship and humour have been credited with saving thousands of lives and turning Thailand into a success story in the battle against HIV/AIDS. His strategy was simple: to make condoms as easily available and sex as easy to talk about as the cabbages found in most Thai kitchens. Today, a restaurant chain promotes the safe sex message. But PDA is not just about cabbages and condoms. It's about finding sustainable ways for thousands of poor people to help themselves by developing, sponsoring and co-partnering projects that give them both health and wealth. 5 years ago, Suwai Kitpokar lay on his bed, too ill to move, having just found out he was HIV positive. Today he runs a small farm with his wife Choi. Suwai's health has improved thanks to antiretroviral treatments. He was able to start the farm with money he borrowed through PDA's Positive Partnership Project, which provides microcredit loans for people living with HIV/AIDS. Suwai earns enough money breeding pigs and ducks for market to support his family. The Positive Partnership Project has also reduced discrimination against people living with HIV in rural communities like Suwai's.
The locals saw that people were visiting me. They saw that people do care for an HIV-positive person like me. Even the municipal director and Mr. Michai came to encourage me.
Wacharakon Pongjapo borrowed $600 through the Positive Partnership Project to set up his business, painting traditional Thai artworks, which he sells to hotels. 3 of his employees are HIV positive, including 28-year-old Tawid.
I like the job because it doesn't require too much energy. It's not so tiring, but it does require concentration, which is good because it makes me focus. If I'm tired, I'm allowed to stop and rest.
The Positive Partnership Project requires that one of the partners applying for the loan is not HIV positive.
The people who are not infected know very well that the only reason they're being given part of the loan, 50% of the loan, is because of their willingness to work with people living with HIV. Therefore, you create a whole new network of people, nothing to do with HIV previously, but now are supporting those living with HIV, and money talks.
Sanchai Sawanset is a village barber, thanks to PDA and private sector partners that also develop livelihood programs for people who are not HIV positive. Sanchai obtained a loan through the so-called Tree Bank, sponsored by Nike, to start his shop. For every loan repayment he makes, he's also required to plant a tree, thus helping to reforest his local area.
I'm building my house, which I hope to move into next month.
Meet the Michais of tomorrow, bright, confident children bursting with enthusiasm.
I like that we get to learn things by doing them, and we can choose some of the different things we want to learn and practice them.
The students at Lamplaimat School are not privileged rich kids. They live in villages in one of the poorest parts of Thailand, and the education here is free. Thanks to a generous private sector benefactor, the PDA was able to set up this school to give rural kids a chance in life and their parents a say in their children's education. Its curriculum is totally different from the rote learning system of Thai government schools. Here, the children learn by doing.
We want them to carry two tools with them all their lives. One is the continual process of self-learning. The other is being able to think for themselves, the thinking process.
And the whole process will give them confidence, and they, I believe, when they finally reach university level, will be as good as any urban kid. So this is a catapult, and we need a lot more catapults.
Residents in the village of Bang Pat are rebuilding after the devastating tsunami of December 2004 destroyed their fishing boats and their livelihoods. The Village Development Bank program, sponsored by PDA and an international partner, gives residents like Sutat the chance to borrow money interest-free to buy new boats. He's paying a $1,000 loan off over 3 years for his new craft. The repaid money allows others in the community to start new businesses, like crab farming and shelling. Crab farming on a much larger scale is underway here at the 20 Warriors Collective. 100 households took out a shared loan from their village development bank to start the crab farm after the tsunami. It's transformed their lives. They earn considerably more by raising the blue swimmer crabs than they did fishing, and it's proven a far more sustainable livelihood. The Warriors are proud of their success.
We will be the learning center for other communities who want to start farming crabs. Also, this place will be something that can be a model for students and the new generation.
In this village, women used a loan to start their own business making chili paste, bringing in extra income for their families.
They love this work. It's an opportunity to get together and share information. It's better than carrying on with their lives separately with no money or knowledge.
In the last 30 years, Thailand has undergone enormous change, economically, socially, politically. Michai Wirawat and the PDA have been instrumental in ensuring that the poor did not slip through the cracks as this often relentless development unfolded. How will they be remembered?
Well, I don't want PDA to be remembered because PDA should never die, but PDA to be acclaimed over the years that it was a relevant agency and it worked with the poor, it understood the poor. And for me, forget about it.
It's unlikely that anyone will forget about Michai or the PDA anytime soon. In Thailand, the evidence of their work, helping the poor, educating the young, fighting HIV/AIDS, is visible virtually everywhere.